Are you one of those people that when you're traveling, you bring a water bottle with you and you're going through security? When you get to the other side, you try and find somewhere to fill it back up again. I do that with my water bottle all the time. I like this water bottle because it's got different volumes on it. It shows me how much water I've drank throughout the day. But it can be kind of gross filling up your water from water fountains at airports and places where water just tastes a little bit different. In comes LARQ with their filtered water bottle. What LARQ have done here, have brought out a water bottle with a filter included inside it. It makes your water taste great, and I really like it. In this video, I'm going to run through the pros and cons of this LARQ water bottle and some of the things you might want to consider before you buy this premium product, the best of the best water bottles in my opinion. How's it going, folks? My name's Marcus and welcome back to the channel. On this channel I talk about EDC, technology and anything that can help me live a happier, balanced, more productive life. So before we get started, LARQ did send me this water bottle for free. This is not a sponsored video and I'm under no obligation to give a favorable review. This is just something where I reached out to them, I really like this product, and I asked could I review it for them. So let's open this up and have a look inside, see what's inside this water bottle. So LARQ uses what they call a nano zero filter technology. Basically what you have is you have a straw that pops up on top, you have a straw down to the bottom, and you've got this little area here which houses a filter. It's got a nice lock and unlock motion here for when you want to get into it, and they basically inside have this little filter pod. Now they say that this filter pod can do 40 gallons before you need to change it out, so there's a lot of use here. You don't have to change this very frequently. So that means on this bottle, for every filter that you use, you save about 300 plastic bottles that you might have used otherwise. So definitely worth considering in terms of the environment. And the filter isn't just a gimmick. It filters lead, heavy metals, chlorine, things like that. It really does take those things out of your water. So if you are nervous about the water source that you're drinking from, this is a good option. It's not for taking water from a lake and just sticking it in. It's not one of those life straws within a bottle, but it is for when you're taking water from drinking fountains in a, where it can be a little bit gross or somebody's been using it before you. I think this is a good way to help you get that water, filter it, clean it a bit. Things like airports, parks and public fountains, you'll be able to fill up your water bottle, help save the environment and help reduce the amount of plastic water bottles that we all use. This is the 24-ounce bottle and I've been using it for a couple of weeks now to try it out. I really like it. I think it comes in two colors. You can get it in this matte black, blackout version, or they have a white version as well. So let's talk about some of the things I love about this water bottle. First of all, how it looks. It comes with this little clip. It's got a rubber, it's a LARQ clip that you can, a carabiner that you can clip it onto your backpack, but it's got a little silicone protector on it, which means that it doesn't, I know it sounds loud here, but it doesn't rattle so much when you have it on it, and it won't damage the bottle connecting it to your backpack. But I choose not to use this anyway. I just stick it in the side pouch of my backpack when I'm using it, and that works for me. Or if I'm bringing it with me, if I'm in my truck, I'll just stick it in the, it fits perfectly in the cup holder in my truck. I'm able to grab it, take a sip out of it and stick it back down again. Super easy. It's incredibly premium. It's got this slightly dimpled feel in it, and the only text on it is a very subtle LARQ, a silver area where they've kind of etched out the logo in the side of the bottle. It looks super classy. So comparing the LARQ in terms of quality, what's it similar to? The thing that I think it's most similar to is some of the Yeti products that I have. So I'm a big fan of Yeti. I have their cups, mugs, and this is my travel mug for hot liquids. This LARQ bottle does not take hot liquids. In fact, it doesn't take anything except water, not even carbonated water. You have to just use straight up water with this when you're using the filter. But this Yeti is the same thing in terms of how they've thought about the quality and build. If you're used to Yeti, they're really great products also. And I could see this being, very similar in terms of build quality and aesthetic. So if you're looking for a high quality water bottle, you want something that feels like it might have been made by Apple or Yeti, and you want something to filter your water so that you don't have to taste that gross taste at an airport or when you're taking water from fountains, this is absolutely the water bottle for you. I really like how it works. You can kind of do it one-handed by popping up the straw and taking a sip. So let's try it out. Let's put some water in. Okay, so in terms of taking a drink from it, different from a regular bottle where you can take really big gulps and big sips. This is more of a kind of a sipping bottle where you're really pulling it through a straw and you are pulling it through that filter and you can feel that. So it is something where if you want to take big gulps of water from it, you are getting smaller gulps from this LARQ. Other things that I love about it are its size. It fits into cup holders, it fits into my bag perfectly, and it just looks really classy in general. One of the things I did was when I first got the bottle, I took it with me out of my truck. I left it in the sun for about 4 hours in my truck. My truck was roasting when I came back out. I live here in California and things get very hot. But the water inside in the bottle was still very cold. And it's because it's got a vacuum sealed double line insulated wall on this. So it will keep your water cool for longer periods of time. But one of the downsides of this, of having this filter and straw within it, is if you are someone who likes to have ice in your water and you're going to be putting this filter in, it's really not a go. I have seen some people been able to kind of put the filter in and drop some thin pieces of ice in around it and pack it in, but it's so much effort. Realistically, if you need ice in your water, this is probably not the water bottle for you. A couple of other things that I don't really like about it: it's hand wash only. I love sticking stuff in the dishwasher, so I'm really going to have to take care of this and wash it by hand, which means I'll probably wash it less, but it does mean that it's a bit of an effort and you have to take care of it. Another small gripe I have with it is when you're filling the water bottle up. When I first got it, I filled it up to the neck, to the line of the water bottle like you would a usual water bottle, but as soon as you stick the filter in, it pushes out a lot of that water. So you can't actually get the full volume out of this flask because you have to allow for the volume of the filter when you push it in. And the last thing that I find a little bit frustrating is because the filter doesn't go the entire way to the bottom of the flask, you have this little area, this dead zone where you do have water in there, where your filter can't quite reach it, and you have to end up opening the top, pulling the filter out, and actually just drinking it straight, or topping it back up again and using the filter. But those are really the three main kind of downsides or negative things about this bottle. Ultimately, I absolutely stand over it, and I would buy one of these with my own money, even though that I did get this for free on this occasion. I think it's a great water bottle and you won't be disappointed if you get it.